it is. The first press of the record in the stand for the 2023 hunting season. So, I welcome you to hunting season 2023. We are starting this season off a little different than what we normally do. We are in the Georgia mountains hunting bear. I've been wanting to come up here for the last couple of years for opening to hunt bear. For one, because this is generally the best time to get on them, and two, it's a lot cooler up here than what it is back at home right now. So, we here on a nice 60-degree morning, cool breeze. Unfortunately, that cool breeze is swirling pretty bad where we're at right now. We're on top of a little ridge top. It's got 2 fingers going down to the creek bottom. Acorns are falling like crazy. There's a lot of people saying they're having a hard time finding them, but there's no lack where I am. They are falling heavy. And black gum, there's some black gum trees right here around me as well, like what we have in South Georgia. And there's plenty of them falling. So, I know for a fact bears love black gum, especially in South Georgia, and I know they really love the acorns up here, because that's the big thing. So, we got acorns, we got black gum, and even got a few blueberry bushes up here where I'm at on this ridgetop that are still holding a few blueberries. So, plenty of food. Unfortunately, not much fresh sign at all. So, talked to a lot of other guys at camp. Same issue, not finding any fresh sign. So, they're here. Just the thought is that they are really just moving a lot. So you're not finding concentrated fresh sign. But regardless, we're set up. We're ready to go. It is hunting season 2023, opening day. Let's get after it. Well, folks, we're going to get on down. It's 11:30. We're going to head back to camp and get some lunch and then get back at it out here. I'd say it was a pretty good morning sit, especially for the first morning. Got to see my first North Georgia mountains black bear, which is pretty cool. It was just, really underweight from what I was needing to be legal, but it was still a good sight seeing that cub and getting to watch it for several minutes here. That joker was terrified of everything. Every time that acorn would hit the ground or make a snap, that joker would jump or freeze up and look that way, just waiting to get beat up by a big boar bear probably. But I had a good time, and we're going to get on down, go get us some lunch, and hopefully this afternoon will produce a bit heavier bear for us. But regardless, very good first morning sit. I'm very pleased. Welcome to camp. So lunch today is going to consist of some hamburger helper, but with deer meat. Amazing. So good. Well, it's 3:45, and after lunch and a quick nap, we're back out, or about to be back out. The only predicament that I'm facing is it's raining. It's actually been raining since about 12:30. It's been on and off, and it hasn't rained for about the last 30 minutes, and now it's rolling up again. Thunder's been off in the distance since it started. Just hasn't really came over yet. But I don't know if I really want to try to get out there and then it really come down. So Hopefully this is all we're getting, this light little drizzle. Temperatures dropped down a few degrees since the rain came in, and we're about 64 degrees right now. Should be good. We're going to try and see. Hopefully old Bear will be up on his feet and moving in the daylight this afternoon. I'll be able to knock him down. I couldn't get him on film fast enough, but that little cub from this morning just came back through. About 20 yards here on my left. Little fella's definitely hanging around this spot. That was a good sit. Got to see a cub this morning and the same one this evening, but unfortunately no legal bear came by, but it's alright. Still great sit, great day, good opening day, great way to start the season off, so hopefully tomorrow will be a different story and we put an arrow in a bear. But let's go ahead and start getting everything lowered down and head on back to camp. Got about a 30-minute walk just to get to the truck. What's going on, everybody? We are in Georgia on some public land, going deer hunting this evening. It is the 4th day of the season. It is my first deer hunt of the season. I've been up bear scouting up in North Georgia, or bear hunting, I mean, and long story short, it just was not turning out very good. So I decided the best odds would be go ahead and pack up, head back here to the management area I know for some deer, and get us a couple days in a deer hunt. So we're going to be here for 3 days. This is day 1, and we're here for the evening hunt. So let's get in here to the spot and see if we can make something happen. Those flies were bothering that deer so much, he took off running down here. He came perfect right under me. And if y'all noticed how he was running and then he just stopped and made a complete 180 and came back and sniffed a spot. Something for you to try that I learned just last year, which works amazing, as you just saw. Wherever you want a deer to stop, and it might work on bears and pigs too, I don't know, I haven't got to try that on them yet, I haven't had the opportunity of them coming by, but I know 100% for deer, wherever you want them to stop to shoot them, get the heel of your boot and kick it into the dirt about 4 inches deep, and the smell of that fresh soil will make the deer come right to it. It has happened several times since I learned it, and it just happened right there again, right past it, turned around, came and sniffed that spot, and then went on his way. I really need to get down because the lightning is popping all around me and flashing, and the wind is picking up. All the signs of the storm is on you, and the radar is showing it. It is so close to me, but it just seems like it might be scurrying right over me, just barely not hitting me. And there was a flash of lightning right there. Okay. The things of stupidity that sometimes I do for deer. But let's give it just a few more minutes and see what the radar might end up showing. Well, I hate to do it, but there is a wall of rain right here. Camera, of course, is not picking it up as good as I'm seeing it right now, but there is a wall of rain coming right to me. Radar says there's a little split, and it looks like I'm perfectly in it and not going to get any rain, but gosh, dog it sure don't look like it from me looking at it, I can tell you that. But man, I would be quite aggravated if I got down and it didn't rain, because I love hunting this type of weather, early season especially. Decisions. Well, as y'all can see, I messed up, and it is absolutely pouring now. So we're going to do our best to keep this camera covered as best we can.